Namaste. Welcome to DYB201, a community space for dialect women who collect water securely while giving them a future to do what they see fit. My name is important as a message because last night, a woman in New Delhi, a dialect woman, body couldn't be returned to her family because a crime was done by some cowardly man. This story is happening 7 times every 30 minutes. The next time you go outside, it's a weird old laugh, a smile on her face. A friend, a stranger, a lover. This could be your friend, this could be her. So, DYB201 is designed to help with the SDGs of gender equality and clean water and sanitation, where we will be working with Actionaid New Delhi to help the dialect women of Governpuri. So who's Actionaid? They are a non-government organisation that was established in 1982. We don't always wear capes like the heroes they are, but sometimes, sorry. When taking into consideration the design, we really had to think, what the women see? What do they say? What do they hear? What do they do? What do they think and feel? Because if we don't take this into consideration, we're not doing it justice. We took up what design could be done in 2050, and we took steps back to 2020 and present and seeing what our changes could have done. We also took into consideration of different powers that influence this area and see what they do and how much they informed. When we took into consideration where to place this DYB201, we placed it on street number 13 in the neighbourhood camp off Main Road near the markets. We want to be near public schools. We want to also be in an area that could be secure enough that our surrounding area could monitor and make sure that none of these problems that's happening in New Delhi happens in this area. We want an area where it could grow. The factor that we found was that some of these ladies have to collect water that's 11.63 kilometers away, one way, just to collect water every day for their families. We want to give it back to them. We constructed this comic of a narrative of what these ladies go through and what our idea will do for them and what the future is. Please read this at your own time. When we took in the inspiration, we really wanted to get into the heart of what our Indian dialects. We took all our inspiration from Indian architecture. We wanted to build with the earth that the Dalits use to construct their homes, but with slight twists. We want to use bamboo scaffolding in Governpuri. We want to use strips of recycled plastic to mix like mortar through the mud. And for our pumps, we went with a pump because it didn't take up too much space. And power up the gas stoves, the kitchen, with food waste. When we considered this design, we wanted an area where the children can play freely. Food waste could be put to use instead of just from the streets. We wanted a space where when people come in to collect water, they see what they could do, or how they could grow with an area amongst this whole community of dialect women. We placed a kitchen where they could cook the bread of life, the chapati, and they eat with radish, and see how they can communicate and how they can help people grow. When we designed the walls of the cob, mud and plastic, we built the shape of the walls so it collects the monsoon rains and redirects it back to the earth to fill up the drying waterbeds. If the surrounding community took these into consideration, maybe the New Delhi wouldn't be so thirsty. We wanted the septic tank to do just more and maybe potentially could grow gardens in the future, so we took design maybe a yarrow plant that they use to help them with the period paints. The foundation made of cast tires was much stronger than concrete and would be using existing waste found in this area for when they have earthquakes, while the framing is made of bamboo that has a high tensile strength. Now, we've covered our SDGs of gender equality because we've shown that with this, the area would grow. We've also found a way from walk safely instead of walking 11.63 kilometers one way to collect water. So the question is, they're waiting for you. So what are you waiting for? The future is yours. Thunderbar.